Hello and welcome to a pit stop for Terraforming Mars, designed by Jacob Fryxelius and published by Fryxgames and Stronghold Games. In Terraforming Mars, 1 to 5 players are going to spend 90 to 120 minutes attempting to push the terraform rating of Mars up in order to make it habitable for humans. And every time they take one of those actions, they're going to score points. Points will form the basis of their endgame score and will also push up their income in money. They're going to need to spend money to do actions during the game. On each round, each player gets to take 1 or 2 actions or pass. When they're passed, they're out of the round. They continue going until everyone's passed. Money can be spent to do the standard projects. You can push up your energy income. You can do the 3 terraforming actions by spending money to push up the temperature, to lay an ocean tile, or to place a greenery tile onto the board. When you do any of those, you'll score points. You're also going to be able to place cities on the board, which will score you endgame points, not affect the terraform rating, and also push up your income in money. Now, these cubes represent your resources, and there are 6 different resources which you can have during the game. The money you're going to be spending to play cards, which might do the basic terraform actions for you, or they might help you increase your income in each of the different resources, and the different resources all have different functions. Steel is going to help you to build buildings on the surface of Mars. Titanium will help you with space-based projects. With heat, when it builds up, you can spend 8 at once to push up the temperature again and score points. Energy, you're going to need an energy network to fuel your more powerful cards that come into the game. And with plants, again, when you collect 8, you can hand those in, and that will allow you to place greenery tiles directly onto the board, and again, push up the oxygen rating and score points. There are 3 different types of cards in the game. These red cards are instant events, which when you use them, you just flip them over. These green cards have one-off effects, but you keep them in play because they have tags. Now, tags are to do with what the cards do, but certain cards have certain requirements before you're able to play them. Some of them require you to have sets of tags. Some of them require the 3 terraform areas to be either below a certain level or above a certain level. And tags might also link into other cards and some end game scoring. Now, with blue cards, they're slightly different. They remain in play, but they might continue to give you actions that you can take during the game. For example, being able to look at cards and choose to buy them or not, or certain ones of them will accrue resources during the game, and they'll give you usually endgame scoring points or some other effect. Now, once the 3 terraform ratings have all been met, that is going to be the last round of the game, and we're going to do some scoring. Terraform rating, we're going to do some board scoring. First of all, each greenery tile is going to score 1 point for whoever placed it. Then each city is going to score 1 point for all greenery around it. It doesn't matter who built it, just the owner of the city will score those. Some cards will have either positive or negative points on them for the end of the game. And then the last scoring will be these milestones and these awards. Now, for milestones, players can immediately claim them whenever they've achieved whatever it may be, a terraform rating or having certain tags and different things. The awards work slightly differently. The increase in cost, and when you trigger them, it just means it's going to score, but it will score at the end of the game. It doesn't matter who's paid for it, just whoever has achieved best in that area is going to score points. When you get used to the game, there are some corporations which you can start with, which are going to give you a push on your basic strategy. And that is Terraforming Mars. For more videos like this, please check out the Game Pit channel on YouTube for more pit stops, and for more in-depth coverage of gaming, please find the Game Pit podcast.